Hi, my name is Sid Makkar. I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall, and these are my profiles. So, as of now, I am available on the shoot dates, and I really look forward to it. Thank you. These lines that I just said, I have said like a gazillion times. These are lines that one says as an introduction video when you're auditioning for a film, a TV commercial, a web series, whatever. And well, hello, I am Sid Makkar, and I am a professional actor. I'm a former student from Bombay International School. I was a very shy kid at school. I was the perpetual daydreamer. Every report card of mine said this kid has potential, but the problem is he's constantly looking out of the window, daydreaming. Frankly, I think at the time all I cared about was getting back home and playing cricket or football with the kids in the building. The irony is, even though I'm a professional actor now, all of school I didn't take part in a single play. I don't think I ever stood on that stage reading a poem. I played the guitar to some extent, but I think mostly I struggled with it. I sounded terrible as a singer, and I think I took part in one single debate. That too because I was Beta House captain, and it seemed I needed to do more than just represent the house, in sport activities in the march past. Basically, I see myself as a late bloomer. So after school, all my friends went to America to study. So I figured I need to go as well. Uh, but hey, what do I do? Because I didn't know what to do. At the time, there was this tech revolution happening, so I figured, okay, computer science and economics. While I was in America, I took up an acting class and I fell in love. It was love at first sight. It is like your first love. I found something that I thought was my calling. I felt within me senses that I had never felt before. That's how I felt about it. The problem was, I'm 1,000 miles away in a foreign land studying a different degree, spending a lot of money despite having a tuition waiver, and I just happened to have found my calling. I felt like, damn, I think I have a problem. So what do we do now? Do I take this up as a career? Do I not? You know, what if what if things don't work out for me? What if people laugh at me? What will my parents say? What my dad is a heart patient. Will it affect his health? I had all these questions going on within me, and it was a strange time because um, for the first time in my life, I was so certain about what I want to do. Anyway, so what I did was I locked myself in a room and didn't speak to anybody that weekend. And I remember writing down pros and cons of taking up acting as a profession. Very seriously thinking about this. 3 months later, I was back in Bombay pursuing being an actor. I enrolled into an acting school, and thereafter, I started the work. I became a 5 a.m.er. I spoke only in Hindi because I felt my Hindi was good, but it could only be better. I started meeting people, I started auditioning, I was going to every single office with photographs. This was before the smartphone era, so we did that. And hey, you know what? I didn't care about what people said. I was so motivated, and I didn't care if a distant relative made fun of me. It didn't matter. I finally found for the first time in my life what I want to do, and I just gave it my all. The focus was beautiful, and there was this inner strength from within. There was this calling from within. That's just how I can best describe it, because there's no logic to a lot of these things, right? Anyway, so within 6 months, I land a part in a pretty big film, and I was excited because it just made sense. It's like, you know what, I had a vision, and the world is helping me. It's all sort of falling into place. Except the film came out, it crashed, it bombed, it got the worst reviews until today. It happens to be um, probably the worst project I've ever been a part of. I reached this really low point. I I see my dreams shattered in front of my eyes. I I feel sorry for myself. I hate the fact that there are murmurs around me about my choices. I hate the fact that the reviews in the papers are so terrible. It's tough. It's tough to see that. It was a really low point for me. And suddenly, all these B-grade films start coming my way. Uh, Cheesy plots, horrible dialogue, and that's not how I saw things for myself. I was someone who wanted to be relevant. I wanted to be part of cinema that is relevant, and I had all these this ambitious kid, who had all these ideas in my head, and I was being offered these repulsive scripts. I said no to all of them, and it was a time when the Dorian in me got really moody. I became sort of dark, brooding. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I had anger. I think I had anger issues at the time. I was angry at the world. I was angry at myself for making the choice that I did. And the choice not of becoming an actor, but choosing the film. Um, it was a dark time for me. Anyway, finally, I think I get a hold of myself and I decide that, so I've taken a hit, so what? Let's start over. I get my focus back, put on my blinkers, go out there, start auditioning feverishly, meeting people, doing things that I should be doing. And you know what? It starts working out. I sign a play, a TV series, and an international film all within the month. It's like the universe is helping me again, and I'm ecstatic. It's surprising, but it's beautiful. So so that's how the journey sort of began, and today I'm a workaholic. I love what I do. I've I've constantly been doing this ever since that time. It's been a while, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't wake up thankful for being able to do what I love. Even though I'm doing beyond an actor now, I'm branching out, but um, I found my peace with my choices, and I'm very grateful that I got the opportunity. I took it because even though, look, I don't claim to be a big star. I don't claim to be the most popular guy. In fact, some of you may never have seen my work, but I've also somebody who's always had work as an actor. Until this COVID era, of course, when things have been slightly weird. But up until then, it's a big thing to be a working actor in my profession because it's a tough profession. So if you're working, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, if you get to a level of stardom, etc., that's even cooler. But I take pride in that, and I'm at peace with that. So I think I've talked enough about myself. But what I want to make you aware of that while I spoke about my journey, what I did was I used the Navrasa. The Navrasa, the 9 basic human emotions. They are love, laughter, fear, courage, sorrow, disgust, anger, wonder, and peace. And the reason I used those emotions was because it was just a slight display of my craft as an actor, which I used while I was expressing my thoughts and expressing my journey to you. You see, as a kid, I was weak in communication, and that's what the arts has done. That's what acting has done. It's helped me communicate better. It can help you become better at public speaking. The arts helps you reach within yourself, tap into your own human emotions, and connect with the world around you, with other living beings, other humans. Understand the world better. It sensitizes you to what's happening around you. And I think in this frantic world that we live, it's important, it's necessary. The arts is such a great release. So whether you take up music, painting, acting, whatever, I truly believe that it will make you a more rounded person and make you a better person. It's better for your own soul, it's better for everyone around you. So I strongly recommend you to be involved in the arts. Try out a few different things, see what you like. And it gets more challenging as you grow older, but it's also more rewarding as you grow older, being involved in the arts. So, thank you for having me. I'm Sid Makkar. I'm a proud student of Bombay International School, and I actually look forward to answering your questions.